Hey guys, welcome to my book review for September. So part of my month in September in the book part of my life was discovering Goodreads, and I know that this has probably been around for a long time and I've only just found it now, but it's a really awesome website. I've spent so much time on it lately. You can make lists like books you want to read, books you have read, books you own, books you're currently reading. You can review them and rate them out of 5 stars. You can comment and like on other people's reviews. You can join groups and do reading challenges together. You can tick which genres you're interested in and get notifications about new books in that genre that have come out this month. It's just so awesome, and it's like really cool that it can really introduce you to a lot of books you wouldn't have found otherwise. The other thing that's cool is if you have Facebook friends who are on the website as well, you can follow them and follow what they're reading and reviewing and everything. So yeah, I really like that website. I'd recommend it to anyone who doesn't have it already. So my book for September is The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I know that this has been a thing for a long time, and I have only just jumped on this bandwagon because I was a little hesitant because the first line on the front cover is a must for the fans of the Hunger Games, and this is the reason I was hesitant to read Divergent as well, because that series was also advertised as a book for people who like the Hunger Games. So I was like, is this just going to be a rip-off of the Hunger Games? Because I love the Hunger Games and I didn't really feel interested in it until recently when I decided I would borrow it from the library, see what all the fuss was about. So halfway through the library's copy, I went and bought the entire box set. I was like, yep, I'm in, this is good, I'm committed, I'm going to read this entire series. The story is there's this boy called Thomas. He's about 15 or 16 years old, and he wakes up in this box. It's like a really dark box. He doesn't know what's going on. And then the doors open and he's greeted by a bunch of other boys around his age, and he turns up in this place called the Glade, which is like where these kids have been living for years. And the Glade is surrounded by a maze, which is like a scary place. So basically this whole time they've been trying to find a way out of the maze and they haven't found the exit yet. And the only thing that they can remember when they get to the Glade is their name. So they can't remember anything from their previous life. They can't remember their parents, where they lived, what the world outside is even like. They have no idea. They're just shoved in this place. For some reason, they have no idea why they're there or who put them there. And they just have to find a way out, pretty much. So the start was very frustrating because I felt like I was just shoved into this world with no information. I had no context. The other characters weren't giving you any information. Like, Thomas would be asking all these questions like, how did I get here? Who put me here? Why am I here? What is the point of this? And the characters would just brush him off all the time, say, you ask too many questions, you'll find out eventually and stuff. Which I got frustrated with because I was like, I have no idea what's going on. If I don't know what's going on, I'm not really going to be interested in reading the rest of this. But I guess it was very effective because that's how Thomas would have been feeling at that point. He would have had no idea at all. But then you read more and you start to get given clues and hints at answers, and it gets very intriguing. It's written very well. The clues are spaced out and you don't get the answers straight away, you just get more clues. So I found that very, very good, because it just made me want to keep reading to find out the solutions and how the clues all fit together. The whole book was like one big puzzle that I had to try and figure out in my mind, and I'd get more hints when it got further on. So I really enjoyed this. It was very, very good to read. I rated it 5 stars. I've actually finished the second one now, and I'm about to start the third one, so I'll be reviewing probably both of those at the end of this month, or start of next month, I mean. So if you haven't read this, you really should. It's great. If you are a fan of the Hunger Games and Divergent, and those types of like adventure action type books, then you would love this too. Alright, if you like The Maze Runner, please feel free to like and comment on this video any opinions you have. If you don't like it, feel free to comment too, but please be respectful of other people who have different opinions to you. So I hope you have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye!